Okay, I'm going to show you how to add PCTG as a filament on a Prusa 3D printer. So this works for something like the Prusa Core 1, but also the Prusa Mark IV, the Prusa XL, really any printer that has this kind of interface. So first we'll go to filament, and let's see if I can get this to focus a little bit better. All right, so now what we want to do is we want to go down to manage filaments. And then we want to edit filaments. And you can see I already have PCTG here, but let's go ahead and add something like PCTG CF. So we're going to scroll down to the bottom of the default lists, and you can see that we have user options here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to select user 2. And now we're going to change the name. So you can see we've got kind of this setup here. I'm gonna get all fancy and do it in all caps. So we're gonna do, first we have to back everything off. This is a time when it would be nice to have this be a touch screen, but we're gonna do P and then C, T, G, and then we've got special characters here. So we've got that for the dash, the C, and CF. I'm gonna go ahead and click OK. And now we can do things like setting it visible so we can actually see it in our list. Nozzle temperature, we're going to go ahead and set it to 260. This is going to be important for things like preheating the printer and for loading filament. Bed temperature, we're going to do 80 degrees because that's what we want to do for bed temp. Nominal chamber temperature, we're going to say 50 degrees because that's what you want to be at if you're printing just PCTG. But we're not going to have it have a minimum. We don't want to have to be waiting for it to warm up for PCTG, and we're not going to have a maximum chamber temp. Is abrasive, we're going to go ahead and check this box. That way, PrusaSlicer will check to see if your filament profile has abrasive selected or not. If you were doing just normal PCTG, then you would have that unchecked. Auto retract, we're going to leave that on, and requires filtration. No, it does not require filtration. VOC output is low. So we're going to go ahead and now hit return. And now you can see that we have it right there on our list, but it's pretty far down. I don't want to have to be scrolling every single time. So we're going to go ahead, go to return, filament management. Oh, let's see, how do I do this again? I'm trying to remember how to reorder. Someone else is probably watching this saying, hey, no, this is not doing that right at all. There we go, reorder filaments. We're going to go down to PCTG CF. And now we're going to have it move all the way up. And I'm going to have it go right underneath PCTG. Now we'll hit return again. And now if we wanted to load filament, now you can see we have our PCTG CF right there. That's all there is to it.